Hello and welcome to configuring TLS on an Edge router. In this video, we will cover the following topics: a brief overview and description of how TLS is implemented with respect to Edge routers, creating the key store jar file, creating and uploading the key store, creating a new secure virtual host. In many installations, TLS encryption is terminated on a load balancer closest to the data center boundary. This typically has the advantage of providing a single place to manage all certificates. However, in Edge, you can configure the router component for TLS. To do this, for each environment you wish to secure, you create a new secure virtual host that is configured to accept encrypted connections. TLS keys and certificates are stored in key stores and managed via the Management API. The keys and certificates are first bundled into a specially formatted jar file and then uploaded to Edge using the Management API. Once in place, the key store can be referenced when creating new virtual host definitions. To create the jar file, you need the following: a certificate, or a full certificate chain if you're including a CA or intermediate CA, in this example, mycert.pem, and the private key, in this example again, mykey.pem. Lastly, a manifest file. For this, create the meta-inf directory and touch a file named descriptor.properties. To package the jar, you follow a two-step process. First, add the certificates using the jar command. Here we use jar-cf, create with these files, and include the name of the certificate and the private key files. Next, we update the jar, this time adding the manifest. jar-uf, update with the files, and provide the path to the descriptor.properties file. At this stage, your key store jar is complete and ready to be uploaded. It's worth noticing at this stage that you can only have one certificate per key store. To create the key store, we make a Management API call as shown on the screen. The call is a post because we're creating something new, and it takes an XML string as its payload containing the key store name. You can see that the call is made and it references the organization name and environment name the key store should be created for. Once the key store is created, it can be populated by uploading the jar you created in the previous step. Again, we make a post to the Management API, uploading the jar file to the key store path. Additionally, arguments are also supplied to specify an alias for the key store. This is used when creating the secure virtual host, and a password if one was used when you created the private key. With a key store in place, it is simply added to the configuration when creating a new secure virtual host. Another Management API call is made, and looking at the XML payload, we can see that we're creating a new virtual host. The virtual host will answer on https tlsdemo.training.apigee.com. The listen port has been set to 9443, SSL has been enabled, and the key store has been set to mytestkeystore. The alias has been set to mykeyalias. At this point, the virtual host will be created and the new configurations pushed out to the Edge routers. This concludes TLS for Edge routers. For more information, you can visit docs.apigee.com, and to get involved in the community, please go to community.apigee.com. Thank you.